Hey everyone, I'm Dark Quarter, and welcome back to Trials Evolution. Is it? Yeah, Trials Evolution Gold. I don't even know what game I'm playing. Don't mind me. Last time I passed the D license, completed these levels, Gold Walk in the Park with golds, which I believe is the highest medal I can get. I think there's a platinum medal, but I don't know how to get that yet. Maybe it's something you have to unlock after completing all the tracks, or after you get a certain license, or after you get a certain point of the game. I don't know. But I left off with this track, where I propel myself through self-propelled gas out of my bum. And the points are determined by how many flips you do and the distance traveled. So, to get a gold, I need to travel, or I need, 1,250 points and at least 7 flips. So, I'm gonna try to do that. Oh, come on. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Messed it up right there. For a second, I thought I was gonna mess it. I thought I had already messed it up because of I was like on the back of the skis, you know. But then I didn't mess it up. But then I did. And that's where I kept dying last time. It was like the second jump. So, let's see. I think the back flips are a little easier to do than the front flips. So, back flip for style. One time I died just from the impact of landing there. So, somehow I'm able to not die now. Shoot. I died there, though. Just to get a silver medal, I had to get 500 points, and was it 2 flips? It was either 2 or 3 flips, I can't remember. I think I want to say it was 2, but I'm not sure. So, but either way, I got the silver eventually. So now I'm trying to get the gold. Doing these double flips whenever I can. I think one of the keys is to not spin too quickly. I mean, you want to spin fast enough to do, a couple flips, but... Okay, let's get here safely. There we go. Keep going. Time doesn't really matter. It's flips and distance traveled. That's fine. Do it safely, and whoa, too far. Nope. All right, come on, let's get those 1,200 points. Shoot. Poop nuggets. Did I get the gold? No, I need 12. I needed 41 more points. Hold on. I'm sorry if this is. I hope this isn't boring. I mean, this is what the game is. You're trying to do it, but I just mean, trying to do the same track over and over again. Because man, I was so close. 1250. Shoot. I was thinking like 1,200 points even, but it's not 1,200 points even. It's. Come on. There we go. Saved it. Somehow. I did not save it that time. Okay. Alright. I can do this. I was so close, man. It's just that, when you get that close on the thing. Shoot. How do I mess it up? Like, I mess it up like 90% of the time when I die. It's on like that second jump area. I don't know how. Shoot. Well, one way is that I land on my head. That's not good. Skis are a really weird vehicle for a race. And first of all, there's no snow. Second of all, I am propelling myself through gas on skis, which is weird when you don't actually have a motorized vehicle under you. It's just my butt and skis. That's all it is. Come on. Oh, save it. Oh, no. Didn't save it. Shoot. I got too greedy with the flips. You know, I've played, besides a couple of different racing games that I liked, like I'm not really in, like I said last time, I'm not really into racing games that much, but, shoot. I was hoping I could flip over like that other time, but, well. But like I don't like all racing games. Like, I think I talked about, Gran Turismo as one that it's almost more like a simulator. Like it tries to be, more accurate with the physics and the racing and all that stuff, and that's fine. But I'm not really into the hyper realistic stuff. Even though I don't know, like Gran Turismo is a pretty famous series that was on like the PlayStation, I think PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. But I'm just not really into that kind of game. And I own the original Gran Turismo on PlayStation 1. So I did try it. But I liked, like, I'm a fan of the, was it Burnout series? I'm a big fan of that. That's a lot of fun. And I played, what's the other one? There's Burnout and there's, Need for Speed. I played a few of those games. I didn't play all of them, but I played more Burnout than I've played Need for Speed. But, cause I like a lot more the, just like over top physics and stuff of, Burnout over Need for Speed. Even though I do like Need for Speed, cause it has, cool mechanics and different modes and stuff like that too. But I think I like Burnout a little bit more than something like Need for Speed. It's not that I don't like the other games, I just like that one better, is usually how I try to describe it. And that's me with a lot of things, like I like a lot of different kinds of music, you know. I don't listen to rap that much, but I do like some rap artists or songs. Like, I can't say that I don't like listen to rap on a regular basis, but I like the Sugar Hill Gang. I like Run DMC. I like Eminem. I like those are the only ones I can name like off the top of my head. I mean, there's probably other ones that I like, but like I don't always pay attention to artist names or song names. You know, it's kind of just like I like what I like, you know. That's just kind of an easy way to put it. And it's hard to explain when you just say you like what you like, but that's kind of how it is. Oh, crap. Oh no, I wasn't that close. I need 1250. I don't need 1150. I was going to say, man, I was only like 18 points away, but no, it was 118 points. But yeah, like, that's mostly the way I can describe it. And that applies to pretty much anything, like, you know, books, movies, music, games. You know, I just kind of like what I like. And that's kind of the easiest way I can explain it, you know. And it's not that I think, that the stuff that I'm not really into, it's not that I dislike it exactly. I don't say that, you know, all rap sucks. I just like to think that I'm not really into it, like it's not my thing. And like everybody has their own stuff that they're into, and that's fine. Well, as long as it's not illegal, I guess. But, I don't know, I feel like I'm saying something bad or whatever, like it's a bad thing to like certain things and not like other things. But, I mean, that's like, I don't think I do very well in describing the things I like. Like, somebody would say, what's your favorite movie? I can't really say that because I can't really describe what my favorite movie is. I like lots of different kinds of movies. Shoot. Is that where I died last time? Feels like that's about where I died before. But, like, I like a lot of, let's say, 80s movies. And that doesn't mean that I hate movies of today or that I exactly hate movies from previous time periods or anything like that. I happen to have a certain affinity for 80s movies because that's kind of where I grew up. So I like a lot of, 80s comedies, movies and stuff like that. But, I also like, I like Notting Hill, and I like Ghostbusters and Mod Squad and Mannequin. And I like parts of Super Mario Brothers. And I like Hot Shots. And I like, what's a more recent one? I like She's All That, even though, yeah, it's sort of a comedy, I guess. But I like Sleepless in Seattle. That's a 90s movie. I like, trying to think of comedy movies. Most of them are like romantic comedies, it seems like, or they have some kind of connection of that or whatever. But I like, I like Inner Space. It's another 80s one, I guess. But, I'm trying to, I haven't seen a whole lot of comedy movies recently that I liked, to be honest. I like, trying to think of the most recent one I saw. It wasn't Game Night, it was, what was it? There was a movie with, The House, was that? I think that was it. The House. I liked The House, I think. That was kind of funny with Will Ferrell and, Amy Poehler, I think. I think I liked that one. That's more recent. I like a lot of, I can't remember the dude's name. Is it Edgar Wright? I think I like a lot of his movies. I like, a lot of stuff with, Simon Pegg. I like, Star Wars and Star Trek. I like some horror movies. I like, oh man, that really was 18 Away. Shoot, man. I hope this isn't boring anybody. I'm just trying to get the goal on this track because you need a certain number. I need like one more medal to unlock the C. Oh, come on, man. I need like one more medal to unlock the C license track test thing. And if I got a gold on this track, I would get that one more medal. Oh, why are you going down like that, dude? Jeez. So I'm trying to get the gold on this track, even though I'm pretty sure there's another section of tracks I can go to. There's like the tournament thing I can do if I want to, but I'm just going to try to get the gold on here because I'm half a perfectionist, even though I mess up a lot. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to explain, that, like, I like certain movies or music or books or whatever. And like, I don't watch a lot of horror movies, but my sister likes horror movies a lot. And it's not usually my thing, but I do like certain ones. Like, I like the Scream series. Thought those were really good. I mean, not to say that they're like, not good as in they're not like the best movies ever or anything like that, but I liked them. If they were, entertaining, then like sometimes somebody will ask me if a movie was good, and I'll usually try to say it in a way that, it's like Like, I may say that I liked it. Doesn't necessarily mean that the movie was good, just that I liked it. Which are sort of two different things, but I mean, people like different things, you know. People have fun in different ways and like different kinds of stuff, that kind of thing. So it's not that I don't like horror movies exactly, but I mean, I know some people don't like horror movies at all, but I like them, but I'm not like, I don't like every single one that ever came out, you know, or anything like that. Like, I was entertained by the Grudge series, and let's see, I'm not really into, like, say, demonic possession types of horror movies. Not really into those. And I just messed up. Shoot. Got pretty far. Like, I saw The Shining, and I know it's supposed to be like an important movie of its time and that kind of thing, but I didn't really get it, you know? Like, the ending was weird and a little confusing, and overall the entire movie didn't really scare me or make me feel much of anything. But maybe that's because of the time. Like, the time that I watched it, I already saw a lot of other horror movies, and maybe I just been desensitized to certain things by then, or maybe I just didn't like the movie that much, but I don't know. But I liked, and it's not that it's Stephen King, because I like, I kind of like It, and I really liked the It remake. I mean, at this point in time, only the first movie came out, so there's still the second movie to come out. But I did like the It remake so far. I liked it a lot better than the original, actually. It kind of made a little more sense to me. Not that I was confused by the original, but just saying that it kind of makes more sense to me to divide up the stories between when they were kids and when they were adults, rather than having constant flashbacks between them. To me, that's just a little less confusing. And I like independent films. Some of them, not every single one. Some of them are a little awkward, but some of them explore, different topics a little better than like a big budget movie would, or something like that. Like, I can't remember the name of it. There was a movie with, what's her name? Emma Caulfield, I think. Where I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's like everybody, it's like when they're born or soon after that, everybody gets like a watch on their wrist or some kind of countdown clock thing, and it activates when they enter puberty, and it's supposed to tell them when they're, the time it's going to take for them to meet their significant other, or something like that. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, you've probably seen it. And I liked that movie, and that was definitely an independent movie, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Like, I'm pretty sure my brother really doesn't like independent movies. He's seen like too many bad ones, or ones he didn't like, and I can get that, I can understand that, but I've seen some interesting ones and good ones, so I'm not gonna outright just say the entire genre is bad just because I've seen some questionable ones. And man, I keep wiping out a lot. And I'm sorry if I'm just like spending the entire video on this one track just trying to get the gold. And this is probably super boring. And I'm sorry about that. But I don't know, I'm kind of concentrating more on talking than, what I'm saying rather than like the track. So maybe that's why I'm spending the entire time on one track, because I keep messing up. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm just, just trying to explain the kinds of things I like and how I kind of, think about the stuff I like. And I can't just say that something, it's hard to say that something is just flat out good or bad or whatever. I can only say, that I liked it or didn't like it or something like that. That's how I try to look at things, I guess. And maybe that's dumb. I don't know. But it's just how I work, I guess. Most of the time. Like I would say it's unfair to call something bad just because you didn't like a part of it. Just say you didn't like it, but it's not to say that, like there are certain songs that I don't like, but, I wouldn't say that they're bad. I can recognize that, a certain artist has talent and drive and like what they do. Like I'm not just gonna flat out call it bad just because I don't like it. Oh, saved it. Wow. Because a lot of people worked hard on, didn't say that. Because I figure, a lot of people worked hard to bring that idea to fruition or creation or whatever you want to call it. And, it just seems unfair to me to say that this thing was bad and like saying that this thing shouldn't have existed or shouldn't have been created or whatever, because a lot of times it's not the result of just one person doing something. It's the result of a lot of people working hard to make this thing a reality of whatever it is, whether it's like a movie or TV show or piece of music or whatever. And saying that it's bad is, well, maybe it can be improved. A lot of things can be improved, but saying it's just bad to me almost feels like you're saying they shouldn't have done this and all their hard work just means nothing after that, So I try not to think in those terms of like this thing was good or bad or whatever. Besides, usually figure everything has good points and bad points, But I don't know. Maybe I just think strange thoughts about stuff. And man, I suck. I cannot get gold on this track. Maybe I'm just not concentrating hard enough. I don't know. It's really, unless you do it, actually just talk the entire time you're playing. Most people don't talk while they're playing games. They just play them themselves and, just concentrate on the game. They don't have to constantly talk about stuff like you do on, YouTube videos or streams or whatever. So this is kind of hard. If you've never done it, it's hard to explain how difficult it is to like play and talk at the same time. And not just talk, but constantly talk and actually make sense. Come on, save it, save it, save it. No, oh shoot, dang it. Went for a while that way. Sometimes I can save it from there, but sometimes not. Usually not. Ah, well. Shoot. Dang it. Alright. Well, I probably bored you guys to death in this video, but I was just, like, talking about a lot of stuff, and probably really, really boring stuff. But if you stay till the end of this, I appreciate it. And I'll just finish this on my own time. I can show you that I got the gold next time. This will be a lot easier from not talking throughout the entire thing and just concentrate on the track. But, anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being cool, and I'll see you next time.